Yo, what's up everybody? It's your boy Floss, back again with another video. And today we're going to take a look at the Xiaomi Mi 11 Lite 5G. Now you can pick this one up on Amazon. I'll throw the link up in the description. The price I paid for this one, $370. I repeat, $370. Now if you want more storage, you're going to pay a little bit more. Alright, so let's go through all of the specs. Now this is very important. This is a GSM only phone. So if you got AT&T or T-Mobile, you're good to go. If you got Sprint or Verizon, you assed out. Now on a side note, a lot of people always ask me about Metro PCS and Bob's Fish and Chips and Wireless and Cricket Wireless and all these other bullshit companies. I can't speak on those because I never owned any of those. All right, my advice would be, before you buy this phone, call your carrier, ask them what bands they support, then go to the website and see if those bands are on this phone. Now, speaking from experience, I'm using AT&T in the USA, and you're getting 4G LTE full service. Now, let me say this. No matter what Chinese phone you buy, I shout out to my man Xi Jinping, I don't want no beef, but no matter what Chinese phone you buy, you're not going to get 5G in the USA, period. Okay? Now, this phone comes in the Mi 11 Lite, and you also got the Mi 11 Lite 5G. If you live in the USA, you're not going to get 5G on this phone or any other Chinese phone. Now, this comes in 4 different colors. You got black, green, yellow, and white. For the display, you got a 6.55-inch AMOLED panel with a resolution of 1080 by 2400. Now, that's 402 for the PPI Patrol. You got Gorilla Glass 6 on the front, aluminum frame, glass on the back. The phone is IP53, dust and water resistant. You got HDR 10 plus and a 90 hertz refresh rate. All of that for under $400. This is pretty dope. For the processor, you got the Qualcomm Snapdragon 780G with the Adreno 640 GPU. Now, what does that mean in English? That's mid-range specs, bro. High-tier, mid-range specs. Now, this comes in 6 or 8 gigs of RAM, 128 or 256 gigs of storage, and you do have a micro SD card slot for expandable memory. For the battery, you got a 4,250 milliamp battery that features 33 watt fast charging. Now, Xiaomi claims you can charge your phone from 0 to 100% in 1 hour. For the cameras, on the rear, you got a triple setup. So you got a 64 megapixel wide angle, 8 megapixel ultra wide, and a 5 megapixel macro sensor. On the front, you got a 20 megapixel camera that features a wide angle lens. Now you got dual stereo speakers. You got a side mounted fingerprint sensor. You got face unlock. You got always on display, NFC. You got an IR blaster. And one of my favorite features, second space, or as we call it, thought protection. All of that for $370. Let me say this. This is easily, and I mean easily, one of the best Android phones you're going to find for under $400. Especially if you like thin and lightweight phones, you're going to love this. Now, on a side note, I know a lot of y'all don't like Chinese phones. Again, shout out to Xi Jinping. I'm not trying to get into any geopolitical issues. My videos are about phones, all right, not about politics. So we're reviewing this as a phone. Now, if you got a problem with the Chinese Communist Party, take that up with them. All right, this is a phone review, so we're going to talk about phones. Now, what's the difference between the Mi 11 Lite 5G and the regular Mi 11 Lite? Well, it's really 6 things. Number 1, the price. Now, the regular Mi 11 Lite is a little bit cheaper. It's about 25 or 30 bucks cheaper. Number 2, it comes in a different color schemes. So you got a few more color choices, but they're very different. Next, the processor. Now, this is pretty big. With the regular Mi 11, you got the Qualcomm Snapdragon 732. With the 5G version, you got the Qualcomm Snapdragon 780. So for a couple of extra bucks, you're getting a better processor and better GPU. Now, if you're trying to save some money, go with the regular Mi 11 because it also comes in a less storage and RAM version. Now, this one, the minimum is 6 gigs, 128. With the Mi 11 Lite, the regular Mi 11 Lite, it comes in 4 gigs of RAM and 64 gigs of storage. So that's like the bottom of the barrel in storage and RAM. Now, there's a difference with the camera also. This one has the 20 megapixel front-facing camera. The regular Mi 11 has a 16 megapixel front-facing camera. Other than that, all of the cameras are pretty much the same. And of course, if you live outside of the USA or you live in a region in China, for say, somewhere that you could get 5G, go with the Mi 11 Lite 5G. You're going to get 5G. With the regular Mi 11, there's no 5G radios at all. All right, so here we go. First things first, shout out to White Shoes, back in the building.
I love my white shoes. I love my white shoes. I love my white shoes.
White Shoes.
I love my white.
Calm down. Now, I've been on vacation. I think I might have caught the COVIDs again. I don't know, but I was self-quarantining, so this is my first day back with shoes. My first day back shooting videos again. So if my voice is a little bit off, or if I seem all over the place, I got to work my way back into the review game. I just been taking it easy. Happy Thanksgiving to everybody out there celebrating Thanksgiving. I'm not a real holiday kind of guy, except for Father's Day and my birthday, because that's how unselfish I am. But we're going to get through this, all right? This is already a train wreck, but we're going to get through this. All right, here we go. Xiaomi Mi 11 Lite 5G. Like I said, this is one of the best Android phones that I've used for under $400. Now, I took this with me on vacation when I think I caught the COVIDs. Not COVID, the COVIDs. You got to put an S at the end because it's more than one. I think I caught 2 COVIDs out there. But anyway, here we go. I took this on vacation with me. This is a beast right here. Okay, this is a beast. Nice, clean, white box. Y'all know I like that. Giggity. Here we go. Now, of course, I've been using that. Put it back in the box for dramatic effect. All right, shoes. Box inspection. Let's go. Okay, here we go. $370. You got your SIM ejection tool. You got your usual books and shit. Plug them and file them. And check this out. Now, this is what I like already. A case. Okay? Samsung, Google, Apple. Pay attention. Okay? Pay attention. $370. Throw a case in the box. All right? Give us a case. One-stop shopping. Okay? Not the best case in the world. Little flimsy shit, but it's going to get the job done. Let's see what else you get. Now, it comes with the 33-watt fast charging brick. Shoes, you see where that's at? Shoes. All right, well, if y'all can't see where that's at, that's in the box. That's where it belongs. Samsung, Apple, Google, even Xiaomi. All right, with your flagship phones. If you're gonna make one of the selling points, 33-watt fast charging, to get us all hype on fast charging, then this is where the fast charger belongs, in the box. Okay, now this is the international version. And of course, you got your USB Type-C charging cable, and that's pretty much it. Okay, now, this is going to be one of the phones that I give away for my next stream, so I'm going to leave everything pretty much nice and neat as I can. And I'll give that away. Okay, here we go. Now, check this out. Look how thin this phone is. This phone is thin. It's featherweight. Featherlight. It's featherlight weight. All right, let me say that right. The weight is featherlight. I don't know. Y'all know what I meant to say though. All right, this is a light goddamn phone. All right, that's what I'm trying to say. This phone is pretty light. Okay, let's hit the power button. Now y'all gonna have to see this fingerprint sensor for yourself. Imagine a fingerprint sensor like this on your Google Pixel 6 or your 6 Pro. Now I tend to roast that phone a lot because I love it so much. It's a love-hate relationship with the Google Pixel 6. I love that phone, and I want... All right, y'all, so we back in. Now, my mic died when I was going on my little rant about Google. I think they probably got my house bugged, and they heard me talking shit. But I'm going to say it again anyway. All right? I was talking about the fingerprint sensor, and I'm going to talk more about that in a minute. First, let's talk about the build quality. Now, this is one of the things that I love about this phone. This is one of the thinnest and lightest Android phones that I've used yet. Paper thin, extra lightweight, and it doesn't have that cheap plastic material. Okay, this is glass on the back, and if you look closely, it kind of has that pearl look to it. I love it. You got the aluminum frame and Gorilla Glass 6 on the front. Okay, this phone is so premium feeling, but again, lightweight. This is that phone that you want to slip in your front pocket. Okay, now, here's my favorite Android phone, the Mi 11 Ultra. The difference, it might look about the same as far as the width, but the weight-wise, this phone is extra heavy and big, the way I like it. Pause. And this phone is extra thin. Now, on a side note, I got a case of the giggles today. So, like I said, I'm just going to push through this video. I'm trying to get my voice back together. I'm trying to get used to shooting again. So, bear with me. All right. Happy Thanksgiving, man. Let's just have a good time and get through this bullshit. All right. Now, this phone, again, super lightweight. So, the build quality in this, A1. Now, here's where my video cut off. I think Google heard me talking shit. I said this phone has one of the best side-mounted fingerprint sensors that I've used yet. So imagine this fingerprint sensor on your Google Pixel 6 or the 6 Pro. That phone would have been incredible. Now, I talk a lot of shit about the Google Pixel 6 because I love that phone. And I want Google to watch these videos and understand that us as consumers, this is what we want. We want a fingerprint sensor like this. Look at this. Watch this. Okay? This is how you want your fingerprint sensor to work. Just a tap. You don't want to have to press and hold and do all this bullshit. You want to pull your phone out your pocket and just rest it. Bang. Look at that. Bang. Now, there's a couple of different ways you can open up this device. You see that fingerprint sensor is almost too fast. Let me use a different finger so it can stop opening up. Okay, now you can swipe up. You can put in your PIN or your pattern. Next, you do got face unlock. Bang. Let's go home screen. Not touching anything. Not looking at it. Let me do it again without looking at it. Okay, now I'm going to look at it. Bang. So face unlock. Extra fast, extra responsive. And my favorite one, this fingerprint sensor right here. Bang. Look at that. This is how a fingerprint sensor is supposed to work. Now, I know some of y'all are going to say, well, it's less secure like this. Again, I'm not looking for Fort Knox level security on my phone. I just want to make sure that nobody else can pick it up. You see, it's not going to accidentally work with any other fingers. Okay? That face unlock is serious too. Let me look away. You see, it's not going to work with any other fingers. But if you hit that right finger on it, all right, I put in too many false attempts. Bang, just like that. Again, another gripe with the Pixel 6. Let me say this also about the Pixel 6, since I am talking about it. They did do an update. The fingerprint sensor is a little bit better, but no face unlock. This is why you want face unlock. You want to pick up your phone and just go like that. And bang, it's open. Now check this out. You do have always on display, fully customizable, nice and bright, looks beautiful. Bang. I just love this fingerprint sensor. All right, let's go through some of the basics real quick. Now, of course, you got your Google. This is the somebody left a comment, and this shit is stuck in my head. They say, why do black people say Google instead of Google? Somebody left that comment. Now that shit is stuck in my head. I noticed that I do say Google. Google. All right, Google. All right, this is your Google. I don't give a fuck. I'm saying Google. All right, you got the Google. This is your Google homepage. Somebody ever say something to you and subconsciously that shit gets stuck in your mind, and now you can't stop thinking about it? Back in the days, let me rant for a second. Back in the days when I first started making videos, one of the things that I always said was volume. If y'all hardcore subscribers, y'all remember I always used to say you got your volume up and down? Volume. And people used to spell it like the drug, Valium. And I used to say, no, I'm trying to say volume. So for years, every time I look at a volume rocker, in the back of my mind, I say, don't say volume, say volume. Now y'all motherfuckers got me saying Google. I got to start saying Google. Google. All right, this is your Google homepage. 90 hertz refresh rate, extra smooth. Let's go through some of the basics. Now you got all your toggles. Okay, so you do have screenshot, you got screen record, you got your document scanner, do not disturb, you got reader mode, you got screencast, you got your battery saver, you got floating windows. Now, what is floating windows? Let me show you how that works. Say I open up Facebook. All right, I'm chilling on Facebook. Scroll down, hit that floating window, and bang. Now I got Facebook as a floating window. So now I could take it over to YouTube. I can take it over a different app and still have my floating window. And at any moment, I can open it back up. I can move it around, or I could get it out of there. Bang. That's what floating windows are. Now, if you swipe down from the right side, here's all your quick toggles. Okay. Now, if you swipe down from the left side, there's all your notifications. And if you swipe down, You can swipe your finger over just like that. Exit out everything. Let's go take it over to settings real quick, see if there's anything we need to talk about. And I'm going to run through this quick. Connections and sharing. You do have NFC. Okay, you got Android Beam. Got your wireless displays. You can use all your mobile payment services. Go crazy. Always on display and lock screen. Now, you do have multiple always on displays to choose from. Okay, fully customizable. You can add your own photo if you want. Let's see anything else. Display. Okay. 90 hertz. Okay, so you got 60 hertz if you want to save battery. 90 hertz. Now, like I said, I took this on vacation with me because of the IR blaster. I had to take it with me. And I leave it on 90 hertz. No issues with the batteries at all. You got different color schemes. Okay, now I like to leave mine on vivid, but you can use saturated. Saturated I like also. You got additional settings. No need to go through all of those. Y'all seen those a million and one times. Home screen, you can have an app drawer if you want, or no app drawer. Just unlimited scrolling. Anything else we need to see? Okay, Google, face unlock, and fingerprint sensor, and smart lock. This is how it's supposed to look when you go to password and security on any phone in 2021. Okay, they can't be face unlock and no fingerprint sensor, or fingerprint sensor and no face unlock. You gotta have all of these. All right, Google. And of course, you see second space. That's your thought protection. We'll talk about that in a minute. Battery, you do have ultra battery saver. Okay, now if you turn that on right now, look at this battery. 21 hours left. That's kind of crazy. And this phone, the standby time is ridiculous, just like the big boy. Now, it's almost the end of the year. I got to do my Phone of the Year awards. And right now, I don't see anything beating the Mi 11 Ultra as my favorite Android phone. Not a hybrid, not a Z Fold or Z Flip, not one of those kind of phones. Just a regular candy bar style phone. There's really nothing beating this. And if y'all see the renders for the Mi 12 with that other big screen on the back, man, Xi Jinping, man. Me and Xi Jinping, we're supposed to have coffee. We're supposed to have coffee next week. That's why I'm trying to keep it cool. But Xi Jinping and the Chinese Communist Party, I don't care what y'all think about them. They know how to make a phone. All right, they know how to make a phone. Samsung, all right, Samsung, the ball is in your court for the S22. Y'all better step up because Xiaomi is out here playing. All right, they not Xiaomi. Let me say that right. Xiaomi is not playing. Samsung is out here playing around. All right, trying different shit, and Xiaomi is out here producing. So Samsung, y'all need to produce. All right, let's keep it moving. Anything else we need to see on this? No real settings that y'all gonna need to see. Basically, the only thing missing from this is wireless charge and the super wallpapers. Now, y'all know the super wallpapers. Y'all see the big earth? You see the super wallpapers? Let me put in my code. That's why my fingerprints. All right, here it goes. This one right here. Now, see? That's how fingerprint sensor is supposed to work on a front-facing fingerprint sensor. Bang. All right, Google, y'all see how that goes? It's supposed to be like that. But this is the super wallpapers. Y'all see how the earth? That's always on display. To the full earth like that. This one has those same themes, but it doesn't have the full super wallpaper, which I was very disappointed because that's one of the things that I love about Xiaomi phones. If you got always on display, why not give us the super wallpapers? I really don't get that. So right now I'm using my beautiful weather wallpaper, which this one does change with the weather outside. So right now you see as the sun is getting ready to go down, so it's a little, you see the sunset in the background, you see the trees moving. This is a nice little live wallpaper. You see the clouds. Now, if it was raining, it would actually be raining. Pretty dope. All right, nice little wallpaper to think about if you into that sort of stuff. Let's check let's do some regular testing. Let's check the web browsing speeds. Go to FlossycarterFGC.net. All right, instead of going to Apple, let's take it over to my website. All right, I do have a website. Bang, here's my website. Okay. Now, this is the full website. All of my videos. All right, let's kick it for the merch. Now, if y'all want to buy some merch, take it over to FlossycarterFGC.net. Let's see some of the featured products. We got the Calm Down t-shirts. I know, shameless plugs. You got the prices TGH. Okay. You got the white shoes. I show some love for shoes. Late, but still great. We got the Just Floss. Okay, you got Slam Boy Certified, feels good in the hands. We got cups, we got pens, all right? We got whatever you need. All right, so take it over to my website, buy some merch, help support the channel. All right, help me get over the COVIDs. All right. Anyway, all right, so this is how your web browser speed is going to look. Let's do a little bit of multitasking. do some split screen. Let's take it over to YouTube on the bottom. Okay, so this way, if you want to shop for some of my merch and watch one of my videos at the same time, rock out just like that. Now again, we can open this up. You can throw that as a floating window. So this way, when you're on Facebook, you can have my merch in the background. You know what I'm saying? And if you want to, you can make it small. So this way, it's always on your mind. And keep it moving. Exit out of that. Exit out of that. Bang. Just like that. Now, let's check the speakers on this, because y'all remember, one of the things that I said for 2021 and beyond, I don't care if you're buying a mid-range phone, a budget phone, or a flagship phone, that phone has to have dual speakers. And this one does have dual speakers. Let's do this in real time. Let's find one of my favorite speaker test videos. We got the official Flossy Carter sound test by my homeboy Mark Rubier. Let's get some max volume on this. Here we go.
Sound test. Time for sound test. Everybody shut your mouth. Time for sound test. Time to test that quality of sound test. How's it sound, Floss? How's it sound, Floss? How's it sound now?
Okay, dual stereo speakers.
Does it sound big? Does it sound loud?
How's the bass, baby? How's the treble on it? How's it sound now? How's it sound now?
That's a sound test. That's a motherfucking sound test. Sound test. That's a sound test, baby. That's a sound test. That's a motherfucking sound test. How's the sound on that shit got?
Let's cover up the bottom speaker. Look how loud that top speaker is. Listen.
How's the sound, white shoes? How's the sound on it?
Nice and loud. Decent amount of bass.
How's the sound, baby? That's a sound test.
No issues at all. Ladies and gentlemen, the Loop Daddy, aka Mark Rubier. Like I was saying though, no issues with the speakers at all. Nice and loud. Perfect for a mid-range phone. Now let's check out the display. Let me pull up one of my display test videos. Bang, let's get some let's check the quality on this. Higher picture quality, of course. Let's get full screen. Look at this. Basically bezel-less, except for your little punch hole camera. 800 nits brightness. Excellent viewing angles. These speakers sound pretty good though for a mid-range phone. Okay? This is one of the things that I want to talk about real quick too. Just take a look at the display for a couple more seconds. And let's keep it moving. Now, one of the things that I hate to do is go to Amazon and read reviews, because a lot of reviews on Amazon, people are just, what's the word I'm looking for? People are just fucking stupid. Okay, some of the reviews on this phone, because I was saying after I used this phone for a couple of days, I was like, wow, this phone is $370. This is a big deal right here. I said, let me just see what other people are talking about on Amazon. And I seen a couple of 1-star reviews, and people were saying, oh, the phone just stopped working after one day. 1-star review. I think that's 100% bullshit. Then again, I mean, this is a gadget, so all tech products have the capability of being defective. So any product you get, I don't care if it's an iPhone that you spent $1,500 for, any product has that possibility that you can pull out of the box and it won't work. All right, cool, I understand that. But a lot of the reviews that I was reading, people were saying that the phone doesn't work on their network. That's why I can't stress this enough, okay? If you got Sprint or Verizon, do not buy this phone. If you live in the USA, you are not getting 5G. Okay, now if you live in the USA and you have AT&T, you're going to be able to use this phone with no issues. All right, you're not going to get 5G. You're going to get full bars of 4G LTE service. I think that was one of the biggest gripes that I seen a lot of people talking about. And what made me think about this was somebody said, the speakers sound like trash. People just be hating. People just be hating, or people just are fucking stupid. I don't know. But these speakers do not sound like trash. Okay, now, of course, they're not going to sound like your iPhone, 13 Pro Max. But listen to this. This is definitely not trash speakers. Okay, y'all remember that that Motorola phone the other day? Or those blue phones? The speakers sound tiny. Listen to this. You can feel the fullness of the bass. Now I'm not saying these speakers are terrific, they mind blowing, but they're not trash. All right, they're not trash at all. Anyway, let's keep it moving. All right, so now let's try a little bit of gaming. All right, Shoes, I need you to scoop. All right, let's try a little gaming. Here we go. All right, we got Asphalt 9 queued up. All right, Shoes. Here we go. Okay, let's go. Tap and hold the drift. All right, got it. All right, now me and Shoes' synergy is a little bit off because Shoes ain't seen me so long. She's getting a little bit hyped. Y'all see this? Oh, 360s, let's go. Oh, let me stop playing. Shoes, you're killing me. All right, let's get a jump. Oh, I'm actually losing right now. Chill. Oh, I missed it. Here we go. 360. Did I catch him? Let's see. Did I catch? I still got first. All right, Shoes. All right, anyway. Let me pause this a second. All right. Asphalt 9, gaming on this Mi 11 Lite 5G. No issues at all. A little bit of stutter just now, but I think that was a little glitch. I use this phone all week. I haven't had any issues, and I did play a couple of my other games, Temple Run 2, that new Squid Game bullshit. No issues with gaming on this phone. Y'all seen it for yourself. Let's keep it moving. All right, so now let's talk about the camera. Now, this is why I say this is one of the best phones that I've used for under $400. The camera is actually pretty good. Now, you do have your WorldStar Hip Hop gesture. So if you want to, hit volume down twice. That brings up your camera real quick. Bang, got a picture of Shoes hiding up in the cut. Just like that. All right, so let's go through some of the different camera modes. Okay, so you got your Pro mode. Change your white balance, your shutter speed, your ISO. Go crazy. You got video. Now, video, you do have wide angle all the way up to 6x zoom. Okay, and from video, you can shoot 4K at 30 frames per second. I know 60 frames per second for 4K, only 30 frames per second, but you can shoot 1080p at 60 frames per second. Photos, you got wide angle all the way up to 10x zoom. All right, that's pretty good. You got portrait mode. Now, of course, you can change your bokeh effects. The portrait camera on this does look pretty good. And you got more. Now, there's a whole bunch of other different shooting modes. You got, I said other. Now y'all got me watching my words. Black people do say other. Not other, other, O-V-A, other. It's one of my other. I got my other. Black dudes always say that's my other dude. I'm going to my other man's house. Anyway, you got night shot. You got 64 megapixels. You got short video, panorama. I'm giving y'all a lesson on Ebonics today. You got documents. You got vlog. You got slow motion, time lapse, movie effects, long exposure, dual video. That way, if you and the subject want to be in the video together, you can use that. You got clone. All right, so you can clone the photos. Now, like I said, I usually don't like to talk about the photos. I like to just take them and let y'all be the judge. Keep this in mind. This phone is $370. Take a look at these photos and videos for yourself and let me know what y'all think. Now, let's talk about one of the features that I love about Xiaomi phones and why I say they still killing Samsung right now, the IR blaster. Samsung used to have this on their phones. They took it away. Samsung, it's time to bring back the IR blasters. All right. Hashtag bring back the IR blaster. If you got a Xiaomi phone, hashtag keep the IR blaster. What is an IR blaster? Remote control. All right. So let's add a remote. Not only for TVs, but you got your cable boxes, you got TVs, you got stereos, you got fans, you got Android boxes, you got DVD players, projectors, satellite TVs, cameras, heaters. Basically, anything that uses a remote control, you can use your phone as a universal remote control. That's why anytime I travel, I always take a Xiaomi phone with me so I have an extra remote control. Let me show you how that looks. All right, check this out. Now, from the phone, I'm going to select the Mi remote. I added a Sony controller. Watch this. There's my TV. We're going to hit the power button. Fully functional remote control. Now, if I want to turn the TV off, just like that. The IR blaster is a major go. Now let's do the RDA test. Regular daily activities. You buy a phone for $370. How does it work in the real world? Let me show you. Always on display. All right, so when you're sleeping at night, you don't have to pick up your phone to check the time, check their notification, check your weather. Always on display. As soon as you wake up in the morning, grab the phone. Don't have to press any buttons. Face unlock. Bang. Unlocks just like that. Okay, let's do that again in real time. Okay. There's your always on display. Wake up, grab your phone, just pick it up. Bang, there it is. First things first, let's check the weather. Okay, 54 degrees, mostly cloudy, beautiful day in the fall. Exit out of that. Let's do a little bit of work. Let me take it over to, matter of fact, I got a widget set up already. Here's how your widget's gonna look while you're doing your little scrollings. Before we do any work, let's see what's going down with Google. Let's see what's going on Google. Okay, Black Friday. Now, yesterday I watched the Tiger King. Shout out to Carol Baskin and Jeff Lowe. Jeff Lowe is the real gangster of the show, man. Shout out to the Tiger King. Jeff Lowe, man. He's a real scumbag. Let's see. Seinfeld. Got the Seinfeld joints. More Black Friday deals. How to clean an OLED TV. Okay. Shang-Chi. Shang-Chi. Okay. Larry David, the new season is pretty dope. Here's your Google feed. All right, this is what you're doing when you wake up in the morning. Check your Google feed. 90 hertz refresh rate is going to look beautiful. Now let's do a little bit of work. Okay, let's do some emails. Okay, now while I'm reading my emails, okay, if I want to reply to this one, hit reply. Thanks. Bang. So I just go through all of my emails and keep it moving. Exit out of that. Work segment of the day is done. Now let's do a little social media savagery. Let's take it over to Facebook. See what's going down. Okay, everybody's outside. Thanksgiving. Okay, let me turn the volume down on this. Okay, got the Rolls Royce watch. Okay, y'all know I'm a watch kind of guy. All of the Thanksgiving. Shout out to Nike. Let's see. Okay, and anything going down? Okay, all of the Thanksgiving foods. Now, like I said, I'm not a real holiday kind of guy, but Amaya is bringing me a nice plate from all her travels. Now, I'm not a big Thanksgiving kind of guy, but this is the kind of shit that I like. All right, let me get it like that photo real quick. All right, anyway, so here's how your Facebook is gonna look. Okay, anybody out here doing their thing? Oh, what's this? There's a new little go-kart activity. This looked like it's going to end bad. Okay, well then again, okay. I was wrong. Okay, everybody outside. Okay, this is how your Facebook's going to look. Maximum scrolling. Again, if you want to, you could do split screen multitasking, or you could do your floating windows. So let's do a little split screen multitasking. This way I'm going to do a little bit of emails, do some work emails, and Facebook at the same time. Apple, this is what multitasking looks like. All right, shout out to Apple. Y'all still don't got this yet. This is multitasking. All right, 2 different apps at the same time, not switching back and forth. Again, we could also do floating window and keep that low and get that out of there if we want. All right, let's see. Okay, that was our Facebook. Let's take it over to Twitter. See what's going down on the Twitter sphere. Okay, let's take it over to my mentions. Okay, check this out. Waiting for the next Flossy Carter video. Yo, shout out to my man Tyler. I had the COVIDs. I think I had the COVIDs again, so we back in. Let's see. Why the team really crushed it. Okay. Okay. This was actually. Let's see. What was this? Okay. Now, shout out to Google. Came out. Google came out with a little Pixel commercial. I don't know if y'all seen this, but Google came out with a little Pixel commercial, and they actually featured me in it a little bit. You know what I'm saying? And this is why I keep telling y'all. This little commercial right here is the perfect example why I keep telling y'all, you don't have to kiss these companies' asses in order to feel like you gotta, you can't say nothing bad about their phones because they don't like you no more. Y'all see I talk shit about Google all the time. But, they got me in the video. You know what I'm saying? They got look how they even end the video. They even ended the video like, well, watch how they end this shit. And y'all know out of all of these Pixel videos, who I talk the most shit out of anybody. And look how they end the video. This just goes to show you that you don't gotta kiss ass, man. Companies watch your videos. All right, when I keep roasting Google, you see, major go. This is why I roast these companies, because I know they watching my shit and I want them to get better. That's why. All right, so shout out to the 24,000 people. She ain't really much, but it is what it is. All right, anyway, take it over back to Twitter. Okay, there's your picture also. Okay, just in case y'all want to see that. So I got one of my videos playing. That was a nice little clip right there. Let's keep it moving. All right, so here's how your Twitter's gonna look. Let's exit out of that. Nah, the reason I even brought that up is because people are always like, oh, you're only saying that so Google could send you a free phone. Google didn't send me no free phones. And I'll be talking shit about them all the time, and they still showing me love, man. That's what I'm saying. So all y'all cats making these videos, stop kissing these companies' asses. All right? Tell them how you really feel. In the meanwhile, I'm saying that as I'm basically, as I'm kissing Xiaomi's ass right now. I'm not really. I'm keeping it a buck with y'all. This phone is just that dope. All right, this phone is that dope, and this phone is really. This is the GOAT phone. I'm not scared of Xi Jinping. I'll fuck Xi Jinping up in a one-on-one. You know what I'm saying? In a one-on-one, I'm not scared of him. I'm not kissing anybody's. I'm just letting y'all know. Anyway, I'm going off the rail. Right, so that's how your Twitter's gonna look. Happy Thanksgiving. Like I said, I try to make my videos with a little bit of lightheartedness to them. I try to, balance out the nerdy tech shit and try to throw a few little hee-hees and ha-has in there for y'all, because I know these videos be kind of long. Let's break up the monotony with a little laugh here and there. All right, let's not get too serious and go too crazy. All right, so that's how your Twitter's gonna look. Let's take it over to TikTok. And let's see what's going down in the world of TikTok. Okay, somebody dropped a brand new iPhone. That looked like it hurt. They got little dances going on. Okay, I really don't be doing TikToks too much. Now, who's this out here really? Look at this. Somebody out here really. Look at this. Somebody, bro, who is this out here really just jacking? Oh, this boy at work. Really just jacked my whole table. But luckily, this is one of my guys. Luckily, this is my friend. This is my friend from board at work. But basically, just jacked my whole table style. Yeah. Damn, bro. Come on, board at work, man. There's a flag on the play on this one, yo. All right. I'm gonna need you to. Nah, that's okay. I'm just gonna upgrade my shit to some other thing. I'm not mad. Board at work is really my friend, man. Yeah, I gave him authorization. To jack my table style. Yeah. Let's see what else is going down. Now, I don't really post too much stuff. Somebody asked me how come I never post on TikTok. So I made a little TikTok video working out up in the gym. You know what I'm saying? Doing my little 40 reps of 225. You know what I'm saying? This is what I do. You know what I'm saying? I'm really trying to show off or nothing, but this, you know what I'm saying? This is what I do. You know what I'm saying? Of course, we got the white shoes TikTok. You know what I'm saying? New steering wheel alert. Anyway, that's how your TikTok is going to look. Let's keep it moving. Anything else? Let's do one more. Let's take it over to Instagram, see what's going down on the gram. Okay. Let's see. We got, okay, my man Bebe. He's an official Xbox head. Man, he's a straight video game dude, though. Oh, look at this. Whoa. Ooh, look at that piece right there. This one, now this is the kind of shit that I like, man. I like jewelry. I'm into jewelry. All right, shout out to my man Trax. He got me saying jewelry now, yep. I used to say jewelry. Jewelry. It's jewelry. I always say jewelry. Jewelry. All right, shout out to my man Cuban Nose Jewelry. All right, what's this? Let's see. Now they making the Richard Mill. Is the Richard Mill or is that the Fred Mill? Yeah, I gotta holler at my man Q because, you know, if it's a Fred Mill, he gonna give it to me for the low. Okay, anyway, let's see anything else going down. Oh, see, some gym fuckery. This is a channel that y'all need to follow if you go to the gym or you like to see, damn, that had to hurt. If you like to see some crazy gym videos, check out Gym. This is how you spell it. All right, fuckery. Let's see. Okay, cute kid videos. A lot of Thanksgiving turkeyness going down. Got a lot of turkey videos going down. Okay, remember y'all. I know this is a family show, so you know we gotta be alert with the scrollings. All right, we gotta be alert with the scrollings. Oh, Mary J. Blige, the GOAT. Let's see. You know what I'm saying? Okay, anyway, so this is how your Instagram is gonna look. 90 hertz refresh rate, immaculate scrolling speeds. Let's take it over my Instagram real quick. All right, this is my last photo that I posted. Now, a lot of people was asking me about this jacket, man. This is an Avrex, man. All y'all old school cats, y'all know about the Avrexes. 2 years ago, I said I'm bringing Avrexes back. Now, if you go to Avrex, let's take it over to their website. You know, me and Avrex be talking. They came back out with my favorite jacket of my youth, the Avrex. This is my favorite jacket of my youth. All right, the Avrex Icon. Okay, back in the days, if you had an Avrex, you was somebody. If you didn't have an Avrex, you were still somebody, but you just somebody without an Avrex. That's what it is. Anyway, there's your RDA, regular daily activities. This phone works just like a flagship phone, okay, but it's just thinner and lighter and just missing a couple of things like wireless charge and the super wallpapers. But as far as RDA activities, no issues at all. Now, there's one more thing I want to talk about before we wrap this up. Now let's talk about second space, or as we call it on my channel, thought protection. Second space and the IR blaster are my two favorite features of Xiaomi phones. Here's how it works. I'm going to open up the phone using my regular fingerprint. Bang. Y'all seen the wallpaper all video. Let's take it over to Facebook. Okay. There's my Facebook. Let's take it over to Instagram. There's my Instagram. Take it over to Twitter. There's my Twitter. And let's take it over to one more. Let's do TikTok. There's my TikTok. Exit out of that. Now, say I want to leave my phone on the table, fully thought protected. I'm going to lock it. Now, instead of using my thumbprint, I'm going to use my first finger and watch the magic. Just like that. Now, this is a second phone. All right, that's why they call it second space. Now, this is a second phone. So let's open up Facebook. No Facebook. Let's open up Instagram. No Instagram. Let's open up Twitter. No Twitter. Open up TikTok. No TikTok. And let's go to gallery. No photos saved. Okay? Second space. I'm going to lock it. Now I'm going to open it with my thumb. and bang, there it is. Back to my regular phone. Let's go to Facebook. There's my Facebook. Okay. Here's my Instagram. There's my TikTok. There's my Twitter. And let's go to gallery. Here's all of the photos that I took. Do that one more time. I'll close it. Open it with the thought print. All right, I call that my thought print. And look just how fast that was. Back into no Facebook, no gallery. Now I can leave my phone on the table unattended. Anybody can pick it up. Oh, say, let's check his gallery. Oh, no scumbag photos. Let's troll his Instagram. No Instagram account. As soon as I get back, all I got to do is say, okay, grab my phone, hit the power button. Now I use the thumb. Bang, just like that. All of my scumbag photos on tech. Here's my Instagram. Everything works. Okay. Second space. This should be mandatory on all phones. All right. Anybody watching, any phone company watching this video, you need to incorporate a feature like this. Now, I know some of you are going to say Samsung. All right. Shout out to the Samsung Knights. We do have something similar to this with the secure folders, but we need to be able to switch back and forth that fast. All right. Let's do that switch one more time. Let's see how fast that switches. Now, this is actually the mid-range Xiaomi phones. So the switch is a little bit slower. But if I pull up my flagship Mi 11 Ultra, the switch from thought protection to non-thought protection is basically instantaneous. And this is pretty fast. All right, this is pretty fast. Anyway, so thought protection and the IR blaster, two dope features. Let's go ahead and wrap this up. All right, so overall, on a scale of 1 to 10, I'm giving the Xiaomi Mi 11 Lite 5G a major go. And for under $400, as Bob Barker would say, the price is right. Now here's my advice. Even if you live in the USA and you can't get 5G, go with the 5G over the regular Mi 11 Lite because you're going to get a better processor and a little bit better cameras. Other than that, the phones are pretty much identical, but if you live outside of the USA and you can get 5G, it's a no-brainer. Spend that extra couple of bucks, get the Mi 11 Lite 5G. Only thing that I don't like about this phone is there's no wireless charge, they don't got the super wallpapers, and of course, no 5G. But if this phone was being sold in the USA at Best Buy or at Walmart, and you could get 5G in the USA, it would be a serious problem for Samsung. All right, shout out to Xiaomi. They doing it right. IR blasters, thought protection, smooth fingerprint sensor, smooth face unlock, smooth OS, innovation out the wazoo. I love it, okay? For under $400, this is one of the best and smoothest Android phones you're going to find. Hit me up in the comments. Let me know what y'all think about this one. Shout out to everybody rocking with me on Facebook, Foursquare, Twitter, Google+. Shout out to all the Google gangsters. I see y'all holding down that Facebook page. Shout out to everybody hitting me up on Boxer. And a special shout out to everybody rocking with me on Instagram. Y'all know that's where I'm at full time, 100% full throttle. And a special shout out to everybody rocking with the new stream on Sundays. Y'all already know, Stream Gangsters on deck. Get your drinks ready. No meat boys allowed. Oh yeah, special shout out to everybody following me on Snapchat, Flossy_Carter, that's where I'm at. And a special shout out to the notification squad. I see y'all in the comment section early. #salute. Oh yeah, one more thing. I almost forgot. Fellas, ladies, say it with me. All y'all haters, all y'all trolls, close your eyes and picture me rolling. It's your boy Floss, I'm out. Deuces. Spock wanted to beam up. Energize.
I want everybody to subscribe to Flossy Carter for the real tech reviews. Now, Flossy Carter, we know you flossy. Now, guess what? I'm flashy. Money May all day, the one and only. Flossy Carter, you part of the money team.